Do you want to come to the UAE? Or are you in the UAE? Are you struggling to search for a job? Here are the tips for you to get or find a job in the UAE easily. Let's go. Hi, my name is Jane. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. I'm a mother, a researcher, a content creator, and the founder of Hope Spring for All Nations. This channel is all about healthy lifestyle tips, educative content, self-improvement, relocation, and tourism. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the tips that helped me to find a job in the UAE, in the United Arab Emirates. These tips will be beneficial to you watching me if you're in the United Arab Emirates or wherever you are as well. You can make good use of these tips. I start with tip number 1, job hunting. When you get into the United Arab Emirates, the first thing you do if you're looking for a job is to make a CV. Some people find it very difficult making a CV, but I'll assure you, the first thing you should ask yourself, do I have the skills? What's my qualification? Do I have an email address? Do I have a photo? Most of the CVs you make for the job applications in the United Arab Emirates will require you to put a passport size photograph on your CV. The employer or the recruiter will need a passport size photograph on your CV. The next thing you will need to have on your CV will be your email address, your phone number, your address where you live. Aside that, you go ahead and put the skills. What skills do you have? Is it Microsoft? Is it Microsoft Excel? Do you have PowerPoint or any? Or are you a beautician? Put them down there. Your experiences, you put them there. You write them on your CV. You type them out. What else do you need on CVs? Your qualification, educational qualification. Whether you don't have or you have, all is that you put everything on your CV. What else do they need? If you want, you might write reference on your CV, but it's not mandatory. If the employers require the references for the job you're applying for, they will then tell you, please, can you give us a reference? Yeah, you give the reference. They will call your reference and they get the information they need about you. Point number 2, be realistic. Be realistic. If you're applying for a job in the United Arab Emirates, beloved, be realistic. Which position are you going for? Which job are you applying for? Are you a beautician? Look for a job that has the job descriptions of a beautician. As a beautician, you can be applying for a job of the manager using a beautician CV. Look for a job that goes with the job description on your CV or the skills you purchase, the skills you have. Don't apply for jobs as you find people apply for them, or you say, oh, I might have my luck. They won't call you. Be realistic on your CV. What you have on your CV should be the same qualifications. You know, when you've been called for that job, you can back yourself up. If you don't have those qualifications, don't put them on your CV, because there are cases you see some people will take their CV, they'll take other qualifications after using other people's qualifications, and they'll start reading out the CV. You reading out the CV, you will not have a mastery of it. You can't flow because it's not your CV. Yeah, it's not yours. You're merely taking another person's information. The next point I'll be talking about, which I'm going to pause for a few seconds. Please click on the share button, subscribe, and like this video for more educational content tips, healthy tips, relocation and tourism tips, and self-improvement tips. Like this video, you will get more of what is going to be beneficial to you. And as well, you should subscribe, because this video is a video that talks about reality, that talks about what is working. Point number 3, untrained and untransferable skills. Brethren, be rest assured, United Arab Emirates don't recruit to train again. They recruit staffs they know have those skills required for the job they've applied for from home. And as well, they don't recruit directly from home. They don't recruit untrained staffs from home. They recruit these staffs. For instance, you're a professional, they recruit you from your home country or wherever you are to come and resume work, knowing you know what you're going to do. You know, you're a professional, you should know what you're going for. You should know how you're going to improve the company. They don't hire staffs to retrain them. They hire staffs for them to assume duty because they believe that the staffs know what they're going for. Untransferable skills goes to the aspect of not recruiting staffs from their home countries into the United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates don't recruit staffs from their home country and transfer them here to the United Arab Emirates to work. They make sure, or they believe, you should be in this country before you carry out your application, and if you've been called for interview, you'll be there in person. They don't do home interview or visual interview, take you from home. And no, I went through same thing. I'm telling you right away. What I'm telling you right now is what I went through. If you want to apply for a job, come here. You can get a visit visa. After getting that visit visa, in the course of being here as a visitor, you keep applying. Go to websites. There are websites you can apply using your phone, or you have your CV. There are websites you can use to apply for a job, but hopefully I'll make a video on that to see you through how you can get a job in the United Arab Emirates. You need to be here in person. They don't do transferable skills. If they are doing a transferable skills or transferable skills, I believe they are just those skills for unskilled laborers like nannies, housemaids, and cleaners. They get them from countries like Uganda, India, Pakistan, I think Indonesia and Nepal. If you are in Nigeria, Cameroon, you won't find, or you won't have the opportunity to come using this medium. You have to be here in person. We will be going to the fourth skill, which is stand out. Stand out. How do you stand out as a job applicant? If you applied for a job and invited for an interview, beloved, first thing you check the interview mail, know the time for the interview, the location. How do you know the location? You get your Google map. You get your map to know the location where the interview is. How will I go for the interview? That now goes under punctuality. It will help you to be punctual because you know the place already. You know how you can go about it. If you don't know it, you won't be able to go about it, beloved. You won't be able to go about it. So you have to know, am I using the train? Am I using the bus? Am I using the taxi? You need to know what is required as per the means of transportation. Below this same point, I'll be telling you about your dress code. Dress codes are very important as far as interviews are concerned. The way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. If you go to an interview shabby, you might lose it. The next thing beneath this is a smile. Give a genuine smile. Give it out. God gave it to us for free. We should also give the smile out for free. We're not paying money for it. Smile. Smile it out. Yeah, smile. When you go have fun interview and you put a very strong face, a strong look, interviewers, behold, they'll know applicants won't go for the type of business or will not be able to run this business due to the way she looks like. Because with that look, they'll know you scare away clients. Maybe you'll be rude to my customer. What's the need? So you give that genuine smile. Genuine smile. When you get into the interview room, you want to sit down. You hope there is a self-composure you have to use. Be gentle as a lady. You sit. Don't just sit. No, sit. Compose yourself. Compose yourself. As a young man, if you have your file, hold your file and you sit gently. If you, for instance, the interviewer said, oh, we're sorry, we won't take you for this position, or they said, we'll call you, and you get angry knowing, hey, I've already lost it. And you're going out of the interview room, you bang the door in a harsh way. Maybe they're doing all of that to test you. Just be gentle. They might call you back. Maybe they were doing that to test you. Just be gentle. The last point I'll be talking about is networking. Networking. How do you do networking as an applicant? How do you do networking as a job searcher? You go to each of your the platform that are applying for jobs, maybe groups. You have groups on Facebook, like Mary Poppins. You have them, jobs in the United Arab Emirates, in UAE. You have different groups on Facebook. Is it LinkedIn? Is it Indeed? Is it, you name all of these job search platforms. Once you get there, go on it. For instance, LinkedIn. You go look for recruiters. When you go looking for recruiters, based on what you're searching for, send them a connection link, like you want to connect, or you go under them, you follow them. In the course of following them, you know job opportunities that are advertising. You know what is new in the job market. Yeah, all of this, follow them, click, always comment on their posts. Good comments that go alongside with what they're talking about. From there, you're creating connections. From there, they get to know you. They'll see your comment and they'll want to go to your profile to see, hey, who is this person commenting? From there, you get to know and you'll be connected. They might reach out to you, hey, I have this position. Would you like to occupy it? Would you like to go for it? Send me your CV. That is it. Yeah, you'll get the job. So I urge you, if you are the United Arab Emirates, beloved, stay tuned. This channel is for you. And any part of the world, if there's anything you want me to talk about, beloved, I'll appreciate it. For you to write it on the comment section. I won't hesitate to do research about it. And come here on this platform to share with you whatever I have, what my opinion is. But my opinion on this topic is that if you're searching for a job, put in all of these points I've given you, the tips I've given you. Don't forget that God is the one who gives or blesses people. Pray. He says we should pray without ceasing. He says we should pray in thanksgiving. We should make our request known unto him. He will give you whatever job you're looking for. Because he says that I will not leave you nor forsake you. God can't leave you nor forsake you. He will give you the job. He will give you just after the applications and all the steps you followed. Beloved, you will have the job. Pray and you will get it. Nothing is above God. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this family. I love you so much. And see you in my next video. Shalom.